How do I turn this thing around? There we go. Yo, yo, yo. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Did you get a notification?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everybody. It's me, your favorite Arabic witch bitch. Now, today I'm doing a very special ritual for a very special cunt. This cunt really, and for those of you who don't like my filthy mouth, again, feel free to unsubscribe. Hello, Indy. Hello, Gabriella. Hello, Tiana. Noah, my boo. I love you guys. Laura. Is there another Laura? Oh no, that's you, Laura. I'm like, the picture, I didn't see if it's like Mariana, Luna, Aisha. How you doing, my babies? Thank you so much for joining me. So let me tell you about this cunt, right? This cunt just doesn't know how to shut her fucking mouth. And it's just getting to the point where she's really just pissed me the fuck off, which is so not a good idea. So I got one for her and one for her bitch ass man, and they're both gonna get it. They like to keep running their mouth and talking shit. And I know I could just do a shut up and whatever, but no. They like to try to break my balls, so I'm going to break their fucking lives, basically. That may sound a little harsh, but when you try to fuck with me and mine, you get it. You get put in a coffin. And so, bad idea. Very bad idea. I love these. My best friend got these for me. And it's a candle, coffin candle. When you try to fuck with my happiness, when you try to, just fuck with me, period, and I warn you over and over and over, and I turn the other cheek. Did not burn one candle on this bitch, not one. Trying to take the high road. It really takes a lot to get me to this point. I may talk a lot of shit. I may threaten trolls, but I'm really not going to do it. I just like to scare them. But when I constantly warn a bitch, and you know what I'm capable of, you should just shut your fucking mouth and back the fuck up. But, people are dumb, and so they get fucked up. That's consequences for you. I really don't give a fuck. I do what the fuck I want to do. If I have to eat it, if I have to get bad karma, even though I don't believe in karma, I do feel like there's a karmic price for everything you do. And so be it. I'm willing. I'm an Arab. We blow ourselves up just to blow up other people. I mean, do you really think that I give a fuck? I don't. I really don't. So, bitch, you getting fucked up. And so is your little bitch ass man. I don't give a fuck. So, this is what we have today. And this is actually very simple. Simple yet effective. Okay? I have me a beautiful coffin candle. You can use one of these instead. Just a regular coffin. Or you could use a coffin candle. I'm using a candle. And some yarn, 3 black candles, some garlic to break any protection barrier that she may have, which I don't think is a lot because she's a dumb cunt. But her grandmother did practice Santeria, I believe, so just in case, because you never know whose ancestors got their back. But regardless, I'm willing to take that risk. I don't give a fuck. So, some scorpion oil to fuck her ass up. Some war oil to fuck her ass up. Some hate oil to make everyone hate her around her. Some destruction oil to fuck her ass up. some destruction death salve to fuck her ass up. Red pepper flake, cayenne pepper, graveyard dirt, poppy seeds to cause confusion, coffee grounds to speed it up, hot foot powder to get her the fuck up from around me. She's actually not around me. She's actually miles and miles away, but still, get the fuck out of my energy field, bitch. Why are you on my dick? If I had a dick, I'm sure it would be in your mouth. Fucking bitch. Just get off my dick. Like, why are you so pressed about me? Why are you so worried about it? Why are you so worried about me, homegirl? Why? Why? You got nothing better to do? Fucking bitch. What are you about to learn today, boy? I let you know. I gave you plenty of fair warnings. You didn't fucking heed my warnings. Therefore, you will pay. Eye for an eye, bitch. Eye for an eye. And my eye is going to be a hell of a lot worse than your bitch ass eye. I can promise you that. Hello, everybody. Love you. I might seem a bit harsh, but I don't give a flying fuck. Not one flying fuck do I give. Not one. Can you hand me some paper towels, boo? You about to get it today, homegirl. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You should have heeded my warning, bitch. I'll be posting another client work today. I did so much work these last few days. Sunday, tomorrow, I'm so excited. I'm taking the whole entire day off. The whole entire day, just for me. Just for me. So for any clients, there was a couple I was supposed to call today. I just didn't have time. I told you guys after the new moon, because I'm not even accepting new clients. So I will be calling you on Monday. Alright, so take this dumb bitch fucking cunt's picture. Call upon the mind, body, and spirit of Born. I bless this death salve to cause you havoc, to close your roads, to make everything in your life just completely fuck up. Nothing's gonna go right. You are going to know that this is because you fucked with me, of all people. Like, you must be fucking some type of crazy. And there ain't going to be a fucking thing you could do about it. That's the beauty of it. You're going to know that I'm doing it, and you ain't going to be able to do a fucking thing about it, bitch. Not a fucking thing. Nothing. 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 Every time you cleanse, this will reattach. No protection in the fucking face of the earth is going to protect you from me. Nothing. Nothing. And I told you this. Should have fucking heeded my warning. But you didn't listen. You didn't listen. Well, now, you gonna listen? I think so. Front and back. Front and back, bitch. Fucking cunt. Tell you to fucking get the fuck up from around me. Fucking bitch. Fold the paper away, the picture. I also have her name, her date of birth, all types of information on this bitch. Her address, everything. Everything. Bitch. You fucked up, homegirl. Fold it away. Like such. Stick it in the coffin. Yes, bitch. I'm burying you today. Okay, let me take these off. Am I done with this destruction stuff? Yes, I am. Okay. Can you, yes. Can you just grab that paper towel, please? Thank you, ma'am. And let me just not cross-contaminate nothing, because this shit is very potent. Yes, thank you. I am not touching this shit today. I got a whole nother bottle of it. I'm so happy. Oops. Can you grab that and just like move it out of my way? Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Okay. So now, graveyard dirt. Now, this is not just any old graveyard dirt. This is family members of mine. These are my ancestors' graves. And they will fuck this bitch up. Believe you me. Let me tell you something about my ancestors. I don't even have to petition them for them to do shit. Bad things just happen to people that fuck with me. Whether I ask them or whether I don't, which most of the time I don't. Most of the time, I do not waste my precious energy. Ask my friend. Is not my energy precious?
Yes.
Is not my energy fucking amazingly badass?
Yes.
So I'm not wasting it on these fucking people. But you, bitch, you wanted my attention, you got it. So my ancestors, off the rip, bad shit just tends to happen to people that fuck with me. I don't know. They're just very protective. Very protective. People that speak bad about me, I don't even know about it and they get fucked up. Swear. Hand to God. Oh, wow. Very protective. I bless this graveyard dirt. I don't want it to kill you, but just to basically make your life miserable so that your relationships die, that people don't want to be around you anymore, that the relationship between you and your man goes sour, dies, everything around you, everything you touch dies. You want to fuck with me, bitch? And she did more than just talk, by the way. She did more than just talk. I'm not going to say what this bitch did, but she did more than just talk. I wouldn't do this to a hoe that just talked. I would just shut her up. But this bitch, trust me, she deserves it. Trust me. Now, remember what I taught you guys about garlic. Puncture an X or cross inside. Right in there. To break any protective barriers that this cunt might have. Break any protection that she may have. And so that every time she rids herself or tries to rid herself of this, she will get it right back. It'll reattach every time. Every time. And you're going to know that this is for me and not be able to do a fucking thing about it. Nothing. Nothing but cry. And wish that you had a fucking time machine to hop in that bitch and rewind all the shit you did. Yes, ma'am. Catch me on dark moon time? You must be out your fucking noodle, bitch. I bless this hot for powder to keep this bitch as far away from me and mine as possible. As far away from my friends, my family, my homegirl that she likes to fuck with. Everybody. Stay the fuck away, bitch. Cause Emily خلك شرموطة عليك يا حمارة يا عيبة نيوكة ابن الشرموطة سرماية عتيقة حمارة كلبة. Poppy sees to cause nothing but confusion in your life. You ain't gonna know your ass from your motherfucking elbow. Vaya sharmuta. Some scorpion oil. To sting you every time you turn around. Something else. Once you fix one thing, something else gonna happen. You fix that, something else gonna happen. You fix that, something else gonna happen. Bitch. War oil. To cause war in all your relationships. Hate oil. To cause everyone around you to hate you, which they already do. Nobody can stand you. And you're such a fucking whore that you go to Walmart on a normal day and you run into at least 3 dudes you sucked and fucked. That means you're probably a whore. If ever you cannot leave your house without running into somebody, at least a few people you fucked, then that means your shit's beat up and you's a hoe. Sorry. And if I offend anybody, oh well. Some separation oil. I have one that's open already. Okay. Separation oil to separate you from any men that you desire. Destruction oil. To cause everything in your life to destruct. Self-destruct. Bitch. Fucking cunt. You will have pain, havoc. You will not be able to keep money in your pocket. You won't be able to keep love in your life. You're going to lose your job. You're going to lose your fucking, just everything. You stupid bitch. Why? Because I fucking said so. Because I said so. Yep. That's what you get when you try to fuck with people's lives. You get your life fucked with. That's what happens, though. That's what happens to you. So now, as I seal this coffin, so shall I seal your fate. So now, I will be binding her. Longer piece than this, baby girl. Way longer. Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. And like I said, folks, I don't even take curse work for clients. I don't do curse work for money. You have to really, 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 really get on my bad side to get me to get this far. So don't think that this bitch is just, I'm just willy-nilly cursing her. This bitch deserves it. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. And I don't give a fuck. You fuck with mine, you fuck with me and mine, you're going to regret it, I assure you. I assure you that. She was going to regret it anyway. My ancestors are fucking her up anyway, but now I'm fucking her up too. By knot of 1, the spell has begun. By knot of 2, I bind and banish you. By knot of 3, you shouldn't have fucked with me. By knot of 4, you will come around no more. By knot of 5, as long as you're alive. I'm not a 6. I banish you quick. 6 knots. Now, bind away. I bind you, bitch. Bind you the fuck out of. You will not fucking come around. You will not fuck with me, my loved ones, anybody that I care about. You stupid fucking cunt. You will keep your fucking mouth shut. You will just stay the fuck away. Anytime you speak ill on anybody I love, myself, anybody I love, especially, you will get it worse and worse and worse every time. 1, 2, 3. So a total of 9 knots, right? So now, stand this up. Now, if you just have a regular coffin, you would have 3 candles. You would burn it like this. Okay? You put it in a triangular shape with the coffin in the middle. Okay? Triangular shape. You could anoint all these oils. You could put the person's name and date of birth on each of the candles. And any other information you might have. Candles burn down. You take this, the coffin, and then you bury it in a cemetery. That's where it belongs. Period. End. Cemetery. Okay? Now for this, bitch, I'm going to be doing the same thing, only the difference is I'm going to be burning this as well. Okay? And then the remnants will go into the cemetery. So, yes, this is not for fun and games. This is not for someone who just pissed you off a little bit. This is for someone who tried to cause you harm. Someone who tried to harm your family. Someone who tried to harm your man. Someone who tried to harm your loved ones, your children. Somebody who literally tried to fuck with you in some way, shape, or form. Like, major. Not for bullshit. Because I can assure you, this will fuck somebody up. 1000%. Okay? I will be putting salt around this before I light it. I forget to tell you guys that I always put a barrier of salt around dark work to keep the energy contained in coffee grounds to speed up the process, and it also protects the work and any interference. These spells are best done outside of your home, but it's cold as fuck and our basement's flooded, so I can't use that. I've been using the apartment across the hall, which is vacant, but if not, if you have to do it inside, you just have to cleanse really, really well. Okay? So, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me see what y'all are talking about right now. Hey. Hey, Roxanne. I sent you an email earlier today. Yeah, Tania, I'm not accepting new clients until Monday, so I told you guys, I told everybody, I made an announcement, not accepting clients till after the new moon is over. Actually, I wasn't going to accept until 3 days after the new moon, but, which technically Tuesday would be that, but Monday is okay, it's 1 day early, because I got a lot of people wanting to work with me, so I don't want to keep putting them off, but I had to focus on my current clients. And the only reason I took a few minutes to do this for this person is because they really like to cause harm and do very nasty fucking things, and so that had to be stopped. That was an emergency. So yeah. But all my clients are pretty much done. I just have like 1 or 2 more. So anyway, no, 2 more. Yep, they'll be done by the end of the night. So, karma is a witch called Shireen, someone said. I love you guys. How do you dispose of these workings? Okay, so you can cemetery, but make sure you know what the fuck you're doing. Okay, be respectful. You know, you have to know what you're doing. I have to make a whole video on how to bury things in the cemetery. Okay, there's a way to do it. If not, you could do an abandoned building. You could do a swamp, like a nasty swamp. You could do a sewer. You can do, yeah, that's pretty much it. So dark work like this, swamp, sewer, cemetery, which is my favorite. And there's freezer spells, so you push it in your freezer. So yeah, now love work, I bury it in a potted plant that I have parsley, basil, sage, rosemary, and mint growing in. So that's perfect. And plus animals can't get to it. That's what I like about burying it in a potted plant rather than outside, because here in Connecticut there's a lot of animals and they like to, especially sweet shit. They won't touch a vinegar jar and stuff like that, but like a honey jar, oh, they'll get to it. So if you don't bury it good, or even like one time I had a rock right on top, but actually all my other jars were good, but one jar came up out the ground and it was buried under a fucking rock, and somehow that was spirit, I think, just saying. That's, I don't know. But so ever since then I don't bury shit outside no more unless it's dark work. Dark work don't get fucked with because animals don't like vinegar and hot pepper and shit like that. So yeah, hope that answers your question. Outskirts of a graveyard, hot foot powder, yes. Yes it does. Yes it does, Rand. Hot foot powder is amazing. Oh, sorry, Matthew. I don't think she's emailing anyone till Monday. Correct. Hey, Ray. Got you covered, Ray, just so you know. Are you bringing death? No, I'm not bringing death to her. I'm bringing death to her finances, her friendships, her relationships, her, that, but I'm not trying to kill the bitch. But yeah, you can actually kill someone with these spells, yes, if you put that intention into it. But nah, I don't want her to die. And I'll cleanse her eventually when I feel like it. Maybe I'll only let her suffer for like a month or so until she learns her fucking lesson. Because I'm not trying to fuck up her whole life forever. Keep her staying away from me. Raymond, why would anyone mess with you is beyond me. I'm telling you, Roxanne. Right, Kat?
It's true. I always say that.
Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, me of all people. But here's the thing. I am the sweetest witch ever in the world. I'm the nicest person. And I really am. I haven't cursed anyone for myself. And I don't even know. Not since I was 13 or so. For my own self, I've cursed one other person for a client of mine, and that's because she fucking deserved it, and he deserved it, and he really did a lot of damage to my client, like in all types of ways. But for my own self, in a long fucking time, I've never got pushed to this point in my fucking life, but this bitch pushed me to that point. Push me to that fucking point. Why, bitch? Why? Why did you do that? But hey, gotta be accountable. Gotta be accountable. I think cheating in Arabic Chanting in Arabic is very powerful, yes. Well, Aramaic is actually, that's where Arabic was derived from, Aramaic. And Aramaic was the language of the saints and, you know, basically the first language out there, except for, no, Aramaic was the first language, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, Arabs invented math. We invented math. So, I mean, just the culture, just okay, so I'm Palestinian. It's actually said that I have a direct lineage to Saint Ellen of Jerusalem and Saint John the Baptist. So I feel like that's what makes me powerful. And granted, this type of work is not something I just do, like I said, willy-nilly. Somebody has to try to hurt my loved ones or hurt me, like harm me. And you do that, all bets are off. I don't give a fuck. Punish me. Punish me. I don't give a fuck. If I get it back times a million, I don't give a fuck. It's worth it just to see you suffer. Huh? Oh, wow, you must know this chick closely. Yes, I did. Yes, I absolutely did. This cunt was actually, let me just not. Yes, I did. Yes, I did know her very closely. And never in a million years did I ever think that I would get to this level with her. But, you know, it is what it is. Yes, it is what it is. You cross that boundary, bitch, I'm gonna cross it with you. Raymond Raymond said, I better take a shower after watching this. I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. Girl, boy, me and her are going to be cleansing the hell out of each other. You don't need a cleansing shul, though. This is the heavy stuff. Oh yeah. She could cleanse herself till she's fucking blue in the face. And it's just going to reattach. I put that intention, so every time she cleanses herself, it's going to just reattach. She's not going to be able to do shit. Not a fucking thing. I like you, sharmuta. I really don't give a fuck. I really don't. Eye for an eye. Tooth for a tooth. Don't give a fuck. Could this spell cause unintended consequence of actual death? Well, I won't let it get that far, but it could happen, yeah. Like, let's say she gets into a car accident, and, you know, but I won't let it get that far. I make sure I tell my spirits how far to go and how not far to go. I never want to kill nobody. So, but I'm not sure yet, Laura. I want to get settled first. Yes, Ariana, yes. Or call me, 475-355-7999. You think she's watching this now? If she is, fuck you, bitch. I told you. I warned you, you dumb cunt. You didn't fucking listen, huh? Well, no more warning. No more warning. You and your bitch ass man are gonna get it. Both y'all. This is just yours. I'm not gonna hit him as hard as I'm hitting you. But he's gonna get it too. Aw, Chad. You're so sweet. Oh, and Chad, you asked last night if doing a live video while I'm casting effects. And no, the answer to that is no. Hi, Habibti. The answer to that is no, because most of the stuff I do is before and after. I just basically am, you know, putting it together with you guys. The chants, the prayers, the, you know, empowering of the spell, the whole ritual, that's done off camera. The scriptures I read, that sort of thing. Yeah, I know, Tina. I know, boo. Something not similar to you, but as bad as what that bitch did to you. Similar. Very similar. Fucking cunt. Melissa, I'll be taking new clients on Monday. Tonight I have 2 more clients left to finish. And then, everybody's done, as far as breakup work, separation. And then Monday, I'll be taking new clients, and this is waxing moon time, and that's what I'll be doing my love work. And then once the full moon comes around again, I'm going to cut off clients again, more than likely. I'll let you guys know. I'll make an announcement, but again, that's when I do rituals for all my clients. So you have to kind of get in with me before the new moon or the full moon in order for me to, the whole red pepper is good for banishing work. Not the sweet ones, not like the bell peppers. Great memory. Oh, thanks, Chad. I do have a very good memory, actually. For as much pot as I smoke, it's weird, though. It's because I have a good long-term memory. My short-term memory is fucked. I want death to come upon her. See, as much as I hate this cunt, I don't want her to die. That would be too easy. I want her to suffer first. I know, that sounds horrible, but I really don't want... I would never want anyone to die, to be honest. Death is very, harsh. But to have some bad luck and some fucking destruction in your life for a month or 2, that's not so bad. It's just a month or 2. It's not forever. Me personally, for myself, I never curse somebody forever. I just curse them enough to fucking let them know who they fucked with. And then I will cleanse them or whatever and kind of pull it back. Unless if somebody hurt, they actually got to hurt my family, didn't just attempt to. They actually did harm my loved ones or my friends or my family, yes, then I'm fucking you up for the long haul. But if you just did it but didn't get all the way with it because you got caught with it, then I'm only going to curse you for a month or 2, maybe 3, depending on how I feel. And if you apologize and you come to my fucking feet and apologize, then I'll think about taking it off right then and there. But until then, and you apologize to everyone you hurt, then maybe I'll take it off you. I'm not a heartless person. I love you too. I just talk shit. I mean, troll's a troll, but I wouldn't waste my fucking energy on them. Now, if they tried to fuck with my livelihood in some way, shape, or form, try to fuck with my business or, try to talk shit about my business or try to, do something stupid, report my channel or try to fuck with my reputation in my business, I will God forbid, oh my God. Then I will put them more in my freezer. Yes, if you work hard. I actually had a troll once. She took it off, though. I'll tell you guys a quick story. I had a troll. We were going back and forth. She didn't like how I practiced. She's actually a sweetheart. I got to talking to her. Me and her actually became cool, but we got into it. I think you guys saw the video I made talking shit to her. Well, she went on my fucking page and rated my services a 1 just because she didn't like how I practiced my craft. I never did magic for her. I had a perfect 5-star fucking rating that I worked goddamn hard for. Okay? And she went on my shit. She went on my shit and rated me a 1 and brought it down from a 5 to a 4.7. And I never did any work for her. Oh my God, I was about to fuck her up. I said, bitch, I wasn't really going to curse you. I was just talking shit. But now you fucked with my business. And I said, I worked goddamn hard for that 5-star fucking rating. Each one of those testimonials, and each one of those ratings is authentic from a real client, and I've never practiced for you, never did no reading for you, never did nothing for you, and you have the goddamn balls to rate me just because you don't like how I practice, because I use the Trinity. Oh my God, I about lost my fucking mind. I was about to fuck her up until she must have seen how angry I got. I was like, all right, bitch, get ready. I said, get ready. Get on your knees and start praying. Get ready, because I'm going to fuck you up. And she went on my page and then started, she commented how pretty I was. I guess she's like, well, you are beautiful. And I'm the type of person, I cannot be mean to somebody who's being nice to me. So I'm like, well, thanks. And then that's how we started talking. And then she took it down. She took it off. And I went back to my perfect 5 stars. But somebody fucking ever does that to me, oh my God. Oh my God. I worked goddamn hard for that. I will fuck somebody up for that shit. I don't care. I don't have to know no names. I don't have to know no birthdays. Spirit powder. That's what people, they think they can hide behind screen names and fake pictures and shit like that. But guess what? Spirit powder. All I need to know. The one who fucked with my rating. The one. That's all I need. It makes me so mad to even think about that shit. I work so goddamn hard, and then you fucking come and I never do work for you, and you do that? I will fuck you up. Oh my God. Whew. But anyway, she's really cool now. But I'm saying at the time, I was pissed. I have lots of, not a video just on spirit powder, but I've done spirit powders a lot in my videos. Hey, Drea. Aw, Raymond, he put 5 stars. What a sweetheart. I love you guys. I had someone tell me they won't rent me a place because I'm not Christian. Get the fuck out of here. Are you serious? First of all, that's discrimination. That is discrimination. Unbelievable. I think you could, but I think they have a right to rent whoever they want. They'll make some other bullshit excuse. But if they put that down in a text message or something, or in an email, oh, you can sue them, I'm pretty sure. Hey. I'm a motherfucker don't like something, they need not to bother. If a motherfucker, right. Exactly. Am I a gypsy? Just wondering, no offense. No, I'm not a gypsy, but, in a sense, a gypsy technically, I practice the same way as gypsies, in other words. I'm Orthodox, just like the gypsy witches. Gypsy witches are Orthodox, which is what I am. So they still believe in the Christian deity, and they still believe in stuff like that. But the only difference is they're actually nomadic. They travel from place to place to place. That's the only difference. So I don't, my father's house in overseas has been that my grandfather literally built it with his own 2 hands. And let me tell you something else about my family. So my family, they're technically Israeli citizens, because in 1947, when they started the occupation, when the Jews, after the war and all that, and they were trying to find basically a place for the Jews, they basically took the land from the Palestinians and was like, here, this is your land now. So basically they occupied it, and my family was one of the only families that was like, nah, fuck that, we're staying, we're not moving. This was in Nazareth and Jerusalem and Bethlehem, all 3 spots. It was my grandfather in Nazareth, and his brother was in Jerusalem, and his other brother was in Bethlehem. And so they were like, no. So they basically went to war, fought and everything else. And my grandfather built a house with his own 2 hands, literally. It was like, if you see it, I have to find a picture and show you guys. It looks like a mud shack. It's real nice on the inside, but it's like a square. You could totally tell somebody built that shit with their hands. But yeah, and they still have the house over there, that little house, but they have a lot of land and stuff. But My family, they did not play. And actually, like my ancestors, so a story about my ancestors. So my great, 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 like a million greats grandmother, she, see, back then, they were like Bedouins. They're called, I don't know how they say it in English, but Bedouin. They're like, kind of like, not gypsies, but like, they live, that's crazy, right? It does that all the time. Yo, that is so weird. My computer has been doing that. I have no idea. It's just regular on. You see that?
You see all the screens pop open?
That is so weird. And at middle of the night, it does that like 3 or 4 times. Anyway, so they had like, they basically lived in like tents and stuff. And it was like tribes, you know, and there were separate tribes. And one tribe was trying to take over like this whole like area. So what they did was they came and they killed off the whole family, my whole family, the whole Nasser family. So there was only my great, 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 let's say 10 greats grandmother and her cousin who was a little bit slow. And they were like adopted by this other tribe who took care of them because all their family was dead. They were little kids. So the head of the tribe, when my great, 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 a million great grandmother, when she got old enough to get married, she was like 16 or 17, or maybe even younger. She's probably 14 or 15, more like it. And he's like, okay, you know, I'm not going to be around forever. I want you to get married. You know, let's find you a husband. And she said, well, if I get married, I want to marry him, her cousin. I know that sounds gross, but she wanted to rebuild because he had the last name. And she wanted to rebuild the family name again because it was only them 2 left. And he's like, are you sure? You know, it's your cousin. He's a little slow. And she's like, I want to rebuild my family name. Probably explains why we're a little cuckoo in the head, all of us. So she married her cousin or whatever. And she had mad babies. And when they got older, she told them, go find wives, have babies, have babies, have babies. So they did. They all just kept making babies, making babies, making babies until they grew the family big enough, right? So one day, my grandmother was like, okay, my great-great-great-great-grandmother was like, we're going to get this family that took out, we're going to get revenge on them. They took out our whole family. We're going to take out their whole family. She got the family together and had this meeting or whatever. So they were all like, well, how could we kill this family? We're growing now, but we're not nearly as big as they've been reproducing all these years. We got wiped out and there's only so many of us. She goes, she took a twig, right? She goes, break this twig. So he breaks it. 1, right? So then she took a bunch of twigs and she's like, now try to break it. And they're like, well, what's your point? She said, we kill them off one by one. So they had a party. She said, we're going to have a party and we're going to invite them all to come. And we're going to let them in the door one at a time. And each one comes in the door, you're going to slit their fucking throat one by one. So they went, they sent out, they went to over to their tents or whatever. They invited them, you know, come to our house. We're going to have a party. You know, they lined them up at the door, and each one by one, they walk in the door and cut their fucking throat. And that's how they gained vengeance for the family. Bye, Raymond. Okay. So that's the story of my family and how badass my ancestors are. And these are the ancestors that protect me. A little old lady planned to take out an entire tribe one by one. When we're talking, their tribe was probably up to like 50 or 60 maybe. And the tribe they took out was like hundreds. So, just a quick little anecdote about my family. So now you guys know why I'm so cuckoo for cocos. Anyways, doom candle work. How powerful is that work? Doom candle work?
I told you about that today. Doom candles.
Doomy candles? To be honest, I don't know what the fuck that is. We love you too. Death unto enemy. What do Doomy candles? Let me see. I'm visual. Can you show me what they look like?
Mm-hmm.
It's to cause death unto the enemies?
There's different kinds.
Let me see them. If I see, I'll know what the fuck it is. Yeah, death unto my enemy. That's what it stands for. Doom.
No, there's also purple ones for success, happiness, love, and stuff. And then there's black ones for destruction.
Huh. I would be lying to you if I said I worked with them.
This one's the black one for destruction and bad shit. But there's purple ones to break all that stuff.
I never actually used one, to be honest. But I'm sure it's effective. It's all about the intention. I mean, listen, to me it has nothing to do with the actual spell. Like, seriously, when I was 13 years old, and this is the curse I was telling you about, I cursed this kid with a yearbook picture and a red candle. That's all the fuck I had. And I fucked him up pretty good. And listen, I didn't know better back then. He was picking on me in school and made my life miserable. I was the only girl in shop class, and him and all the boys would fuck with me all because of him. Turned out, of course, he had a crush on me, but I didn't know that back then. So I went home, cut his fucking yearbook picture out, and I don't even remember. I just remember melting the wax on his face. I didn't even have a black candle. I had a red one. And playing my Arabic music in the background, just like I do now. And fucked him up for years, actually, until I realized when I got older and his life was still shit because I didn't reverse it or anything. I just forgot about it. And then it just hit me one day when I heard some shit about him and I took it off. Better to kill them inside while they're alive than actually kill them. Exactly. Yes, I agree. Good night, Ariana. Beautiful girl. Would it be good to do a honey jar while having an intranquil spirit on the target? Yeah. Actually, a lot of people do that. See, most witches, when they do intranquil spirits, they'll sicken and tranquil. They'll fuck them up off the rip. And then later they'll sweeten them up to kind of make them all sappy and emotional and blah, blah, blah. But others, they'll do the honey jar first and the love work first to get them all sweetened and this and that. And then so either way, yeah, it's actually a great idea. Yes, make them feel it. But anyway, y'all, I got to finish my work. I have been on here entirely too long. I love you guys. I miss yous. Thank you for joining me. I hope you guys don't think I'm too terrible for doing this, but she deserved it. And I love you guys. Love and light. Toodles, bitch. I have to, Chad. I have to. Love you, boo. Bye, y'all.